I go edit, transform, fit to screen.
U32 is going to be a senior wearing number 25, Kara Richardson. And now the starting lineup for the Spaulding Crimson Tide. This is their starting five. A senior guard wearing number 1, Yvonne Roberge. A senior forward wearing number 4, Alea Elliott. A senior forward wearing number 5, Charlotte Young. a junior guard wearing number 15, Gracie Martin. And at game time, it's kind of questionable as to the fifth person, but the best the coach could give us was a senior guard wearing number 22, Madison Ashford. Tonight is the student for the breast cancer drive, and everyone wearing a bright pink warm-up shirt. The Spaulding assembly in their home colors, white trim with the their coach, as I mentioned, by Steve McCauley. Assistant coaches Lori Shepard, Katie Wickham, and Yadi. They come in the night ranked third in both the state and in the Capital District with a record of 9-2. Speaking of the Capital District, let's take a look and see what that looks like right now. Number 1, Thetford comes in at 9-2. People's Academy in second ranking at 10-3. Spaulding at 9-2. And then Linden at 7-4. Lake Region at 5th with a record of 6-5. Oxbow at 6th spot with a record of 7-4. Harwood right there in 7th with a record of 6-5. And Lamoille and 8th with a record of 3-5. Now, just taking a look at the overall state rankings in Division II, North Country comes in undefeated at this point, and in second place is Fairhaven at 12-1. Third is Spaulding at 9-2, and then hanging right in there, one of our local teams, of course, is Harwood Union at 6-5. Montpelier Solon's ranked 14th statewide in Division II. So the matchup tonight, well, we're hoping for a good game. It's just one of those types of things where one team is just struggling to find themselves offensively and defensively, I might add. And the other team, Spaulding, coming in tonight with major senior production up front with the juniors right there in the backcourt. But overall, it's a solid basketball team, and there's no question that they're going to be in contention when we get towards the Barry Auditorium. And as I said before, we don't want to underestimate the scenario simply because it is so important to get those W's in the win column. Now, many of you may be saying, Brent, it's always important. It is, but coaches really focus on the second half of the season, and that's going to be true with Spaulding. They've had a couple of hiccups, but, they all know that the powerhouse this year is coming out of the Northeast Kingdom, and that is, of course, the North Country Falcons. At 12-0, the report on the Falcons is they are very strong, very athletic, and they've got the shooters in the perimeter. From the other end of the state, down in Fairhaven, well, they're going to come in with a record of 12-1, and Fairhaven is the same way. They're very tall, they're very fast, and they have got the perimeter shooters there as well. So Spaulding is just fighting to stay in there, as is Harwood. Harwood may be the surprise team this year, so that overall it looks like both Spaulding and Harwood are going to push their way and stay in that top 5. That will give them, if possible, some good position when it comes to the playdowns and to the playoffs. Overall, it's a good picture for all of our teams here in Central Vermont at looking at the Capital Division. And, Thetford is solid. People's Academy, we're going to enjoy that game. That's a game we're going to have later on. Let me just check down the list here because I know that we have got I think it's going to be a Peoples Montpelier game. We've got Spaulding at Peoples coming up on Thursday, the 26th. And so that'll be on both our radio stations. That will be the matchup that people are going to be looking for in terms of Peoples coming face-to-face with Spaulding girls. Peoples coming in with a record of 10-3 overall, and they are in Division III, so they didn't come into the rankings for Division II. We're going to send it back to Andy McMichaels while they do some cancer discussions here, and then we'll be back with the opening tip-off right after this. And this is another thing they didn't tell me they were going to do.
Welcome to CBTSport.net Game of the Week. Bringing you high school, college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CBTSport.net Game of the Week. Game was delayed just a little bit, and we had a special ceremony as part of Make-A-Wish here at Spaulding. Make-A-Wish Foundation is a foundation that grants wishes to children under the age of 18 that are battling life-threatening diseases, and it's a wonderful organization. Tonight's game, tomorrow's game, boys' game here, and the hockey games this Saturday. Taking donations to help the Bisson family and their child who's battling a life-threatening illness for Make-A-Wish. So we're about to have starting lineups here. We're also talking about, prior to the ROTC coming out right now, that you'll notice the officials have their black and pink jerseys. So it's the officials cancer awareness week, I believe it is, and officials that work this week wearing those jerseys will be donating a portion of their game salaries toward the American Cancer Society to help fight cancer. So a lot of great charity work. Proud to be part of the Central Vermont sports community, and you can see it's more about sports. It's about community. It's about loving your neighbor. So we'll be back with Brent Curtis on the call on this WDEV CBTSport.net simulcast of girls Division II basketball, U32 at Spaulding, in just a moment.
out, and we will be joining the orchestra, the band, as they play the national anthem tonight from Spaulding. Andy is going to have to take a minute and get his ears flushed just a little bit because it's a little loud right here. Welcome aboard, everybody. Nice to have you here. As I said before, we're headed towards, we're getting towards the end of not the end of the season, but we've got that in sight. And we've got a lot of basketball coming your way. As Thursday night, we head over to People's Academy, and the Spaulding girls go to People's. That'll be on both our radio stations. And then on Friday night, it'll be U32 at Hazen. That will be a boys contest. That'll be simulcast on both radio stations as well. And it's this time of year when traditionally we just start doing more basketball because that's when it starts to add up. And now we've got both teams on the court. We're getting ready for the opening tip-off. Welcome aboard, everybody. U32 taking on Spaulding. Here's the opening tip-off. It'll be Spaulding into the forecourt. Roberts dribbles down, puts it up, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Elliott. Now it's taken away by the Raiders, and they're going to bring it back the other way. Bounce pass down the line to the right side, Dyer. Dyer with the right-hand dribble goes into the middle. Quick look down low, Richardson. They'll go around the horn to the left side. Setup is going to be Petrella. Petrella now is going to dish it up. Dribbling in, dribbling out was Wilson. Now to the right side, moving is long. Looking for a cutter, nobody's home. She's going to give it up to Dyer, goes down the lane, ball's in the air. Oh, she has her lunch handed back to her. It happens again. Big play underneath that time. That was Charlotte Young. And we're going to have a Raider ball out of bounds at the end of the court. This is Clara Wilson putting it to play. Dyer on the right side, back to Wilson, shot in the air. Ball's going to go around the rim. Picked up by the Raiders, so they get the rebound. Uh-oh, we got trouble on the floor. One player on the deck. Taken away by Roberts into the forecourt. Roberts with the right hand. She'll back out. Look deep to the corner on the left side. Dribble drive. Ashford pulls up for a jumper. Goes over the rim. Spaulding with the rebound. Once again around the horn on top to Roberts. Roberts, right hand dribble. She's going to hand it off to Gracie Martin. Then on top to Ashford. Quick look to the right side, Roberts, no shot. Ashford at the head of the key. Looking at this zone, rotating back and forth. Backing her way in is Roberts. They're going to close the door on her. She'll get it out to Gracie Martin. She has no shot. Roberts at the head of the key, heads into the lane. There it is with the right hand, got it for two. Spaulding takes an early basket. Raiders back the other way, set up to the outside, Petrella. Eases around the horn with the right hand. Now she'll head into the corner. She's got a face full of Ashford. Into the middle, nice pass. Here's the dribble drive in. Richardson nowhere to go. Bad pass taken away by Roberts. Spaulding back the other way. Deep into the corner looking is Ashford. On top, Roberts. Roberts now sets the table. Into the corner to the left side is Young. Charlotte holds it, sends it right back. Bears around the corner to the right side. Bounce pass, this is Elliott. Deep into the corner now. Eyeing the basket. Martin looks. No shot there. On top, Ashford. She'll put it on the deck. 2-dribble pass to Roberge from the perimeter. Rims it out. Big rebound underneath, picked up by Gracie Martin. Spaulding back on the attack. They're up 2-0. Here's the shot from the sideline. No. This is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by U32. So Spaulding will maintain possession in the front court. Substitutions in. Beauregard comes in, and Parker comes in for U32. Spaulding ball into the court. Looking for a cutter. There it is right there. Shot in the air. This is going to be Elliott. Goes off the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Martin. And it's Spaulding on the attack one more time. Cross court left side. Roberge. 1-dribble pass to the head of the key, Ashford, then right back to the left side. Looking to the corner now. Elliott. Up on top. They're going to go around the horn to the right side. Ashford. Right back to Martin in the middle. Got a cutter down there. No shot yet, but here goes Roberge with the jump shot. Off the rim, no good. Big rebound underneath is Beauregard. Beauregard's going to bring it back with the right hand. U32 down 2-0 early in the first quarter. Dribble down the right side. That's Petrella. She's going to get just a little bit of push from the defender. And that's going to come back, I believe, to Gracie Martin. That'll be Gracie's first personal foul. Inbound play, Raiders. Stolen away by Roberge. She's going to take it coast to coast, but no. She's going to get knocked down by Parker. So Paige Parker will catch her first personal foul. And Yvonne Roberge unable to finish the layup. She sort of got dropped. And Yvonne will step up to the foul line for the first time tonight. What a year for Yvonne Roberge. Excellent year. Ball's in the air. Got it. She's got the only deuce for the team, and now she's got the first foul shot. She'll step up for the second of 2. Ball's in the air. Got it. Four to nothing. Spaulding on top. U32 with the ball into the forecourt. Left side is Wilson. She's going to dribble all the way around to the right side. Needs some help. Sends it on top to Parker. She'll get the pick. Bounce pass. Petrella. To the corner on the left side. Beauregard. Beauregard looks for a cutter. Nobody there. She'll take it down. Pass it out to the right side. Petrella. 2-dribble for Petrella. Tries to go down low. That's a tough pass. And it'll be Spaulding takeaway. Into the forecourt is Martin. Quick pass to the left side, Young. Back up on top, now into the middle, Roberge. Bounce pass, right side, Ashford. Looks for a cutter, nobody home. Now they got a cutter. Kick out, right side, Ashford. Ball's in the air, off the rim, no good. Spaulding with the rebound. In the middle, Roberge. On top, Gracie Martin's got the shot. Got it with the bada bang! And U32 needs a timeout. 3:37 left to go here in the first quarter. Spaulding up 7-0, and we will be right back.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels. Located in East Montpelier, Vermont, Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
Back here at courtside, here we are. U32 with the ball, bringing it up court onto the right side. Here's the dribble, Wilson. Wilson has Ashford in her face. She's going to try to take it away. Whistle, and a foul is going to come back to Ashford. That'll be her first. Raider ball in the front court. Setting it up is going to be Clara Wilson, the sophomore. Clara looks for a person moving. It's going to be Petrella. She'll go down to the baseline. She'll get trapped down there. Kick up to Wilson. Down the lane. Got it up for two. Nice play that time by Clara Wilson from U32. 7-2 is the story. And back the other way. Spaulding on the attack. Over to the right corner. On top. Roberts looks. Nothing to the right side. She'll headed to the left wing. Got a cutter down the middle. Holding on is Gracie Martin. Bounce pass up on top. Looking both ways is Roberts. She'll put it on the deck with a left-hand dribble. Little alley-oop down under. Stolen away. Nice takeaway by Beauregard. Into the forecourt. U32 on the run. Petrella. Cross-court. Left side to Parker. Quick pass into Richardson. Ball's in the air. Got it for the bada bang! Parker. 7-5. Spaulding on top. They've got the lead and the ball. Ashford on top now with a right-hand dribble. Bounce pass. Martin into the corner, and that's going to slip out of her fingertips, and the Raiders looking for any bright spot at all, and they've got a lot of bright spots here in the first 5 minutes. And it'll be U32 ball in the backcourt. Now they get the alignment straightened up. We'll catch up with the substitutions in just a second. In for Spaulding is Goriello and Taylor Keel. Raiders will bring the ball up court. Clara Wilson with the right hand, one-on-one with Robert. She'll get a nice pick. Going to be tipped away, stolen away by Spaulding. Picked up there by Wilson. She'll dish it up, and Long will bring it up. Stolen back away by Spaulding Martin. Heads up court to the right side, Robert. There's the pass, there's the layup. Got it for two! Raiders in the backcourt. Raiders are going to get through the press. Now we got a little reach-in foul on Gracie Martin. And that was just because she was beaten by half a step. That'll be her second. Raider ball in the front court. This is Clara Wilson. Clara looks for somebody to go in, out. Finally, she's going to give it up to Dyer. Dyer with the right hand has Gracie Martin in her face. Bounce pass to Wilson at the head of the key. Wilson looks for a cutter, gets a nice pick from Dyer. She'll dribble off to the right side. No place for her to go. Ball's going to be taken away when she slips and falls. Taylor Keel, layup, got it for two. 11-5 is the story. Spaulding on top. Here's the steal. Not quite. Nice recovery down there by Willow Long from U32. And it's going to be Roberts catching the foul from Spaulding. That'll be Yvonne's first foul. Raiders will have it out at midcourt. Clara Wilson's going to put it into play. Minute 20 left to go here in the first quarter. Inbound play. Ella Dyer, the left hand. Goes down the lane, backs out. Head of the key, Wilson. She'll take it down under. She'll throw it up, whistle and a foul. She was sandwiched right in there between two Spaulding players. And Yvonne Roberts is going to get her second call. And that's going to put Clara Wilson at the foul line. 2 points on the night for the sophomore. This is her first trip to the foul line. Ball's in the air. Rims it out. In the game for Spaulding now, Charlotte Young comes in. Stepping out is Robert. Back to the foul line, Clara Wilson for the second of two. She's got this one. 11-6 is the story. Minute 12 left to go here in the first quarter. Spaulding back the other way. Look deep into the corner. Down the middle, Ashford. Onto the left side, Charlotte Young with the shot. Going to be tipped out. Good rebound pickup by Elliott. The putback is off the rim. No good. This is going to come back in. Saved. It was saved in there by Young, but then picked up by the Raiders into the forecourt. They're going to go down court to the right side, Dyer. She's going to hit the deck. Not before she gets the pass off, though. Here's the shot by Richardson. Around the rim, it's going to come out. Rebound, Wilson puts it back. Got it for two. Clara Wilson with a deuce off the glass. And she did that with major confrontation going on. Ashford will get her second personal foul here early in the game. And Clara Wilson steps up. The opportunity to make it a three-point play. She just left the foul line where she's 1 for 2. She's going to nail that one. 11-9 is the story. Spaulding on top. They've got the lead and the ball. Here's the dribble in. Hand off, Keel. Ashford doesn't even put it on the deck. Little dump pass in the middle. Keel batted around. It'll be Raider ball as they pick up the sloppy pass. Working to the right side. Willa Long. Willa heads to the left side. Set it up to Dyer. Dribble drive in. Shot in the air. Got it for 2. That's Ayla Dyer. Nice move to the basket. We're tied at 11. 7 seconds left to go here in the first period. Bounce pass, head of the key, Goriello. Dump pass right back to Keel. Ball's in the air, at the buzzer, no. At the end of the first quarter, the story is going to be both teams knotted at 11. We'll be back with quarter number 2 right after this.
Vermont middle and high school students can start college for free at the Community College of Vermont. Get a taste of college life and learn about options after high school by attending an Access Day and enrolling in our Intro to College and Careers class. Juniors and seniors are eligible for 2 dual enrollment vouchers, each good for 1 free CCV course. And seniors can complete their last year of high school and first year of college at the same time through the Early College Program. They can even stay at CCV and earn a free associate degree through the McClure Free Degree Promise. Learn more at gotocollegevt.org.
You're listening to a CVTsport.net WDEV simulcast. Brent Curtis on the call for this girls Division II basketball matchup.
As they tie Spaulding, the number Petrella, the kick out, right side Parker, down the lane, looking for the reverse layup, can't get it done. Picked up down low. Goriello, up court, right side, working, it's going to be Roberge. She's going to try to move in, the dribble drive, they're going to close the door on her, so it goes back out to Goriello. They're going to rotate, going east and west, onto the right side now. Roberge, they go down into the middle, there's going to be a whistle and a foul on this one. They're looking right at Kara Richardson. What a nice move to the basket, though. Good defender, too, I might add. 16 fouls on Spaulding, 2 on U32. Spaulding ball, offensive end. Roberge at the end of the court. Puts the ball into play. There's Young. Shot in the air off the back rim. Ooh, she has just been a little bit off here in the first half. Back the other way, this is Parker with the dribble. She hands it off to Wilson. Wilson Crossover, going face-to-face with Goriello. Got a runner underneath. This is going to be Petrella. No shot. Out to Parker. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Picked up by Petrella. Off the back rim, no. Here's the putback. No foul. Now it's Charlotte Young with a rebound for Spaulding, and here they come back again, knotted at 11. Roberge with the right hand. Gives it up to Goriello. Look to the right side, Keel. Keel looks for a cutter, nobody there. Now they've got Roberge in the middle, turnaround jumpers off the rim, no good. Roberge gets her own rebound. This was a pass to Young, and it's going to be last touch by Spaulding, so the Raiders will take over in the backcourt. I'm kind of surprised at this point we haven't seen full court pressure. But it'll be Raider ball in the backcourt as they have held their own here, 11-11. 5:31 left to go in the first half. Wilson with the right hand now. Face to face with Goriello. She'll get a nice pick. Little dump pass to Long. Dribble in, back out, into the corner. Raiders on the attack. Right hand dribble, Richardson. There's the layup, high off the boards. Roberge with the rebound, looks for a runner up court. She's got Goriello on the run. Here's the pass, here's the dribble, there's the layup, got it for two! Sophie Goriello, nice move to the basket, and it is good. And she'll go to the line to try the 2+1. Foul's going to come back to Ayla Dyer. That'll be her first. First trip to the foul line for Goriello. Sophie's going to line it up. The opportunity to make it 3. Ball's in the air. No. Rebound. Picked up underneath. This is Richardson with the rebound. She'll give it up to Wilson. On the right side, Petrella. Underneath, there she is. It's Richardson for 2. Tied at 13. Spaulding back the other way. Slowly working it with the right hand is Goriello. Passes over to the right side. Look down there. That's Boudreau. Boudreau back around. Now the left side. Martin looks for a cutter. No. Boudreau's going to go down the baseline into the left corner. She'll take the bounce pass, send it right back over to Martin. Now into the middle. Bounce pass. Roberge on the run. 1, 2, 3 bodies on the deck. U32 comes up with the ball. Nice play all the way around. Good defense by the Lady Raiders. This is Long. Cross court. Right side. Ball's in the air. Petrella hits the deuce. Nice shot from the outside, and U32 takes the lead. Back the other way, Spaulding, right side, cross court left side, Roberge. Keeping in mind that Sage McCauley is on the bench tonight. Spaulding goes deep to the corner, and they're going to need a timeout. You know, Lenny's Shoe and Apparel offers the largest selection of high-quality top brand everything. Their goal is to outfit you for your next big adventure. Now, your adventure could be, let's say, working in the job site, steel-toed boots. You could be a student athlete playing on the court. You could be a day hike with friends. It could be a camping trip. Whatever your adventure is, Lenny's Shoe and Apparel has the right quality top brands for you. You can find them in Barrie, Williston, St. Albans, Plattsburgh, and online shopping at lennyshoe.com. Lenny's is a proud supporter of high school basketball and a longtime family of advertisers here at Radio Vermont. We always love when Lenny's and the gang just jumps in and helps us with our promotions for the season. Lenny's Shoe and Apparel. Well, here we are, right here at Spaulding High School. An interesting year. Spaulding, it was kind of nobody knew quite what they were bringing back, and they came on strong. They've had some bumps, a couple of bumps here and there, and tonight, very much like Harwood, and I'm not going to compare the two teams. The Raiders, very young, very inexperienced, but a lot of heart. We talked about that in the opening billboard. A lot of heart, and Spaulding is down by 2 going into the half. So let's see how they turn it up, because you know Tanya McCauley is not going to let this last for a long time. Garello now for Spaulding. She'll dish it up at the head of the key, Roberge. Cross court, left side. Martin doesn't take the look. They'll go into the high post with a bad pass. 3 bodies on the deck, and U32 comes up with it. Into the forecourt, Petrella. She's got a runner down the middle. It's Richardson. Ball's in the air, off the rim. Rebound's good by Richardson. She got her own rebound. Great putback. Follow the shot. It's the rule. Page 38, chapter 1. 17-13. Raiders by 4. Here's Gracie Martin launching a long three. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, picked up by Roberge. She's going to try to dribble in, but they close the door on her. Right hand dribble, working it around the side, and then to the left wing, coming out. Spaulding, again, Roberge on the left wing. She's going to try to back her way in. Into the paint, bounce pass, right side Ashford, ball's in the air, off the rim, no good. Nice pickup on the rebound by Goriello. Go right back underneath, there's the layup, off the rim, no good. Spaulding unable to finish on the chippy. Raiders pick up the rebound, bring it into the forecourt. Nice steal away, not quite. Almost taken away that time by Boudreau. Head of the key, Wilson, dribble drive down. Shot is going to go nowhere. Picked up by Spaulding. Here they come in the fast break. 1 on 2. Bounce pass, right side. Here's the look. Ashford has it blocked. Rebound's going to come down. Nice pickup down there by Martin. Deep into the corner. Looking around the rim is going to be Boudreau. Instead, she sets it up for Goriello. Back to Boudreau. Cross court left side, Roberge. Nothing for her there. Right into the middle. Here's the look. Ball's up by Boudreau. No good. Rebound. U32, they got a runner down the left side. Here comes Beauregard. Kick out from the wing. Parker off the rim, no good. Rebound, fought for it. Picked up by Beauregard. There's the layup. Got it for 2. Raiders go up by 6, 19-13. Minute 48 in the half. Here's the kick to the head of the key. Goriello looks left, passes left. Right into the middle. Nice move to the basket this time, but it got a little hip action. As Yvonne Roberge tried that kind of ballet move, stepping in and around, keeping it with the proper number of steps, just couldn't make that one happen. Multiple substitutions, and we'll come up with them here in just a second. In the meantime, 16 fouls for Spaulding, 4 for the Raiders, and this is going to be Spaulding ball on the offensive end. All the way out to Roberge, minute 38 and a half. Bounce pass onto the left side is Martin. Here's the shot. Off the rim, no. Fight for the rebound. Pick up Goriello. Put back, got it for 2. Nice shot by Sophie. That's her 4th point on the night. 4-point lead for the Raiders, 19-15. Wilson now. Dribbles off to the right. Keel right in her face. Bad pass, stolen away. Nice takeaway by Goriello. Left side, Roberge got it for 2. Do not count Spaulding out. As they come back with 2 quick baskets. Raiders into the forecourt, bounce pass over to the right side. Hitting the deck there is Wilson. I'm surprised they didn't call a timeout. Nice takeaway. Benza, she's going to lose it. Picked up by Goriello. Into the middle, here's the dribble drive. Pass to the outside, Goriello. Good recovery. On the attack, Spaulding. 40 seconds left in the first half. Roberge is going to back out. Her team is down by 2. First to the right, then to the left. Martin now. Quick pass over to the left side, Goriello. Deep in the corner on the right side, Roberge going to bring it into the paint. Ball's in the air, off the backboard, no. We got a lot of action down under. This is going to come back against Spaulding, though. Happened away from the ball. And Elliott is going to get her first personal foul. That'll be 17 fouls on Spaulding, so it brings up the 1-and-1. And the Raiders will go to the foul line with 24 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ball's in the air, not quite. Beauregard around the rim and out. So back the other way. Roberge with the right-hand dribble. 15 seconds on the clock. Not quite a backcourt. Set it up to the left side, looking at Martin. Deep into the corner. Elliott. Here's Spaulding. Right-hand hook on the run. Goes off the rim. So at the end of the half, this is the story. This is a surprise. It's going to be U32-19. Spaulding 17. We might be able to get a first half wrap up, but we'll see how loud the band is. We'll be right back.
Hi everybody, happy Friday. It's January 20th, 2023. I'm here at Barry City Elementary Middle School and the Peak team with Allison Cordemanch, one of our special educators in the middle school here, and I'm also with Chief Bryn Vale of the Barry City Police Department. We just had a great experience here. Allison, what was this about today?
So I'm in a master's program right now through Southern New Hampshire University, and part of that is bringing the community to my students and doing alternative learning and working and just connecting my students with important people in our community. So my first person I thought of was Chief Vale, and I thought he'd be a great person to connect the kids with, but also for them to get a little insight about what he does, what education he needed for it, and just overall the responsibilities of his job, and hoping to get them inspired and maybe want to do something like this someday, or just inspired and thinking towards their futures.
Well, thank you. And the students of Barry are so fortunate to be able to establish relationships with the police in both here at Barry City and at Barrytown with Chief Dodge and his team in the Barrytown Police Department. And in a moment, we're going to talk with Corporal Fleury here at Barry City. But Chief Vale, what was this like for you today?
Oh, it was great. The students got to ask me about, why I became a police officer, what it took to become a police officer, right down to some comical questions like, what's my favorite donut, which cops don't eat donuts. I'm going to throw that out there now.
Everything bagel is your thing.
Exactly. Everything bagels toasted with cream cheese. And they've asked some very good questions that hopefully they can think about if they want to continue down a path of law enforcement.
And they were an incredibly respectful audience. Well done, Peak
Good job,
team.
guys. You're great.
Yeah, so we'll check out a little bit of what happened today. Then we'll have a quick conversation with Corporal Fleury. Chief Vale, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having
Allison.
me.
I asked Chief Vale if you could take him home, the canines.
Yep.
I'm a dog person. I've grown up around dogs like most of my life. A dog actually saved me once when I was younger, 2 or 3.
Yep. Now, why were you? What did he say about bringing the canine?
He said only Gaylord was allowed to bring the canine home. That's only because he works with them. He's basically a pet.
Yep.
I asked him if he ever used his job to get him out of trouble.
Oh, and what did he say to that?
He said no, there's rules.
Yep.
So I asked him how long he's been working for. He said 33 years. So I always wanted to see how long they've been working, because some people just started or have been working for a while, and sometimes I want to support them because, well, sometimes they can lose people that are important to them, or close friends or close family members. So if that shows, I can tell, like, maybe they lost somebody and don't always want to ask personal questions.
Kenzie asked a great question about crime scene investigation, CSI. Why did you ask Chief that question?
I asked that question because I always took an interest in forensic science. I liked how you could collect the DNA or strand of hair and collect the DNA from that little piece of hair. I also liked how where the placement of anything is, it tells a story. It leads up to part after part, just like putting the pieces together. It also morphs the story out of where it's placed.
Well, that was great. I'm here with Corporal Jason Fleury, longtime colleague of mine. Jason has been the school resource here at Barry City, I think, since its inception, since we started pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty
Not
close.
quite, but close.
But
Yeah.
What's your role here
Well,
with the kids?
I'm the most senior patrol officer in the Barry City Police Department. I, as well, has been police officer for 33 years. Of those 33, I'm climbing close to 19 and a half here at Barry City School.
Yeah.
Most of our history.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been here a substantial part of my career. And the reason why I stay here is because I enjoy, watching over the kids and keeping people safe. That's a plus. I also enjoy coming into classrooms and teaching once in a while. All in all, it's a fun experience, and all the meeting people and the generations now that we've gone through.
Oh yeah, and Miss C and I can attest to the impact you have on the kids here. I got to see it the 3 years I was principal here, and you're right, it's generations now at this point, Corporal Fleury, and thank you for that. So again, just how lucky our students are here in Barry to establish those relationships early on in their lives as they get ready. And in the case today, got to have an opportunity to see maybe if they want to be a police officer themselves someday. So this is a great visit. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks, Pete, guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the snow. And we'll be back in touch next week.
This game was made possible by Tournament Specialties, Central Vermont's corporate and team apparel specialists. If you are looking for an updated look for your business or want the latest look for your sports team, Tournament Specialties is the place to contact. Along with their embroidery and ink decorating services, they also work with groups who want a storefront to sell their items. A great way to fundraise without upfront cost and risk. Email Jeff at Tournament Specialties to learn more. tournamentdesigns@gmail.com.
Mark and I worked at Berrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills. We actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
This local sports video production is made possible by Maplewood Travel Service and Information Center, off Exit 7 in Berlin, featuring gas, diesel, excellent food from the deli, an exploration-worthy beer cave, and an extensive selection of candy, snacks, and soft drinks. With Maplewood locations, off Vermont 14 in South Barry, off Exit 3 in South Royalton, off US 2 in Waterbury, and on South Main Street in Rutland. When you are on the road, Maplewood is the place to go.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org. And you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball.
My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all that is. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out.
Dribbles off to the right. Keel right in her face. Bad pass stolen away. Nice takeaway by Goriello. Left side. Robert's got it for two. Roberts with the rebound. Looks for a runner up court. She's got Goriello on the run. Here's the pass. Here's the dribble. There's the layup. Got it for two. She's going to hit the deck, not before she gets the pass off, though. Here's the shot by Richardson. Around the rim, it's going to come out. Rebound, Wilson puts it back, got it for two. She'll dish it up, and Long will bring it up. Stolen back away by Spaulding Martin. Heads up court to the right side, Roberts. There's the pass, there's the layup, got it for two. Away by Beauregard. Into the forecourt, U32 on the run. Petrella, cross court, left side to Parker. Quick pass into Richardson, ball's in the air, got it for the bada bang!
Get ready for Brent Curtis from WDEV Radio on this simulcast CVTsport.net WDEV presentation of girls Division II high school basketball.
All right, we're ready for the third quarter after an excellent halftime show by the Spaulding High School Marching Band. Gave us a couple of numbers that was excellent. Now, back to the third quarter. Here's U32, dribble drive, right side, ball's in the air, got it! Nice move to the basket. That's Clara Wilson with the deuce. And the basket's going to be counted, as I mentioned. She'll go to the foul line to make it a 2+1. Welcome back, everybody. The whistle and the foul, by the way, is Sophie Gurriello. That's her first. Ball's in the air, around the rim and out. No three on that one, but here comes Spaulding quick back on the transition. Into the middle now, looking. Kick out, Gurriello with the right hand. Steps back towards midcourt, then off to the left side. Into the corner, pass to Ashford. Nothing for her there. Roberge comes out. Gracie Martin on the right side. They're going to look for somebody to cut. Nobody available. So they're going to bring it out and do it again. Left side, Gurriello. Into the corner in the left wing, Martin. No place to go for Martin. One dribble bounce pass down low. Elliott with the turnaround, off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Picked up there by Martin. Spaulding back on the attack. Martin on the right wing. Bounce pass into the middle. Good recovery by Ashford. Roberge. Head out to the middle, face to face out there with Wilson. Rotating out is Gurriello into the high post. That's Robert, so that's where she wants to be. The layup is off the rim. Underneath in trouble is Dyer. Dyer will put it on the deck and bring it up court with the right hand. Dyer has a face full of Gurriello, unloads it to Wilson. Wilson will dribble off into the corner with Roberge in her face, down to the low post. Muscling her way in, look out, ball's gonna be taken away. Richardson got ambushed that time. Great takeaway by Roberge. Now the head of the key, Gurriello off the rim. No, but we get a little action down below as everybody trying to get position for the rebound. That just shows you that those teams know that rebounding is going to be very important this time through. The foul, of course, will come back to the Raiders. Clara Wilson's going to be charged with it. That'll be the first team foul. Spaulding has it on the offensive end. Inbound look, Ashford, ball's off the rim, no good, but a nice rebound underneath by Gracie Martin. Gracie will bring it up on top, take it back in the corner. There's her jump shot. Around the rim, bounces 3 times, ball's going to come down. Rebound. Raiders, long with the ball. Gives it up to Wilson. One-on-one. She'll dribble it through a pair of Spaulding players onto the outside, right wing Dyer. Dyer sends it into the paint, stops short, underneath, wants Richardson, got it for 2. 23-17, Raiders on top, Spaulding with the ball. Onto the right side setup is going to be Martin. Martin looks back at the head of the key and around the horn. Spaulding trying to find a shooting solution. Into the corner, it's Roberge. She's going to call for a cutter. She's going to send Ashford down into the paint. Rotate Elliott to the left side. Now Ashford comes out on the right wing, gives it over to Martin. Nothing there. Back to Roberge, fakes the 3. They're going to double team her. Ball's in the air. Got it off the back rim, no. Rebound Martin, back in the air, no. Big rebound, Gurriello, kick out, shot one more time. Got it, it's a bada bing. Roberge hits the 3 after 3 attempts. Into the forecourt, 23-20. Raiders on top. They've got the lead and the ball. Oh boy, that was a tough one right there. That one's not going to please anyone as Kara Wilson is tripped up, hits the floor. They call her for the travel. As Yvonne Roberge was right there. So Spaulding now dodges a bullet on that, and Roberge brings it into the front court. Cross court to Roberge on the right side. All the way to the left wing, deep into the corner. Nobody down low. Now Martin rotates to the low post, dribble drive, Ashford, no. Gracie Martin gets the rebound. Roberge down the lane, ball's in the air, hits the front of the rim. So the Raiders going to take over. Got a runner down court. This is going to be Richardson. Lays it up. No. Rebound. Batted around. Here's the putback. No by Beauregard. One more time by Richardson. No. Finally, the rebound picked up by Roberge. She'll work it into the forecourt. Spaulding on the attack, down by 3. High post, left side, Roberge, deep to the corner. Ball's in the air. No, unable to make it is Ashford. Big rebound by Petrella from U32. Petrella crossover dribble. Up court, left side. Wilson wants to launch one. No. Rebound comes down to Beauregard. She'll send it back in off the rim. No. Spaulding with the rebound. So the Crimson bring it back after a couple of attempts by the Raiders. Onto the right side is Martin. She checks underneath. They're going to go cross court to Ashford. Now down low. Good move. Goriello kicks it out to Roberge. There's a long 3. Got it for the bada bing. Tied at 23. Persistently, Spaulding keeps chipping away, and that's the story. 3:17 left to go in the third. We're tied at 23, and we will be right back. Here, no. Big rebound, Goriello, kick out, shot one more time, got it, it's a bada bing. Roberge hits the 3. Yvonne Roberge, a couple of 3 balls, making it happen, tied at 23. Here come the Raiders. Getting the pick is Beauregard. Over to the right side is Parker. Into the corner, dribble drive Wilson. They close the door on her there, but then Parker launches a long 3, rims it out, fight for the rebound. I got 2 bodies on the deck. This is going to be Raider ball on the offensive end. Big effort by both teams. And we've already had a couple of fouls as the players set up for the rebound. Here's a nice takeaway. Well done by Taylor Keel, the sophomore, but taking it right back again is Petrella. She'll throw it, and it's stolen again. Ha-ha, Keel! Has it rejected, return to sender. So this one goes back and forth. It ends up in the hands of the Raiders. They got to get it into play. It's Wilson. Back to the right side, Petrella. Runner's going to be Parker. Parker's going to take it to the hoop. They're going to get her for the charge. No doubt about it. But, you know, if I was Paige Parker's coach, I would say, you know, you went for it, no big deal. Keep it up. Big, aggressive move by the Raiders. Tied at 23. Into the forecourt comes Roberge. Keel up on top, Ashford. Around the horn to the right side, checking. Now it's Spaulding, left side, bounce pass down low. Looking for some help, she finds it, going to be Martin. This is going to be tipped out of bounds, last touch by Spaulding. So it'll be Raider ball in the backcourt. Spaulding now goes into the press. We knew that was coming. Inbound play. Petrella. On the right side after the pass. She's got Gorello riding her all the way down court. Goes cross court, left side. She wanted to get to Beauregard. She just took too long to make the pass. It'll be Raider ball in the front court. Taken out of the bounds by Wilson. Bounce pass in, Beauregard, head of the key, Petrella. Petrella now, back to the left side, Wilson. She throws something up, goes over the rim. This is going to go out of bounds, last touch underneath by Spaulding. That was Sophie Goriello on that one. Goriello just could not get a handle on it. And it'll be Raider ball in the front end. Inbound play, Richardson tries the baseline to close the door on her. Ball comes out to Parker. That looks more like a fumble recovery than it does anything else. Jump ball is called. It's going to go to Spaulding. Sophie Goriello is going to put it into play. We're tied at 23. Been there for a while. Goriello into the forecourt now, face-to-face with Wilson. She'll head off to the left side. Keel down low. Nice move to the basket. Ball's in the air. Got it for two. Oh, what a nice play that time by Young. 25-23. Spaulding's going to steal the pass. Bring it up court. Goriello, bounce pass, right side Keel. Heads into the paint. Keel kicks it out. Shot by Young off the backboard. Rebound picked up underneath. Beauregard, and it's off to the races for Parker. She'll pull it up in the backcourt, send it up to Beauregard on the right side. Raiders on the attack now. They're down by 2, 25-23. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Richardson launches a long three out the backboard, no. Goriello with the rebound, up court right side. Roberts pass to Keel, pass to the right side, looking at it was Elliott. She doesn't take it, and here's the shot. Up in the air by Goriello, no. Good rebound, though. And then it's going to be stolen away. Good pickup by Petrella. Got to run it on the right side. That's Wilson. Lays it up for two. And we're tied again at 25. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Raiders of U32 have come on strong. Spaulding trying to hold on and push that offensive solution. Goriello deep to the corner. Young is the hot hand. Bounce pass. Cross court Elliott on the right side. Nothing there. Back on top, Roberts sets the table again. This time it's Keel off the right elbow. Round the rim and out. There's the rebound. Put back on the top of the backboard. Spaulding with the rebound. That's Keel. Ball goes up in the air. Nowhere. At the end of 3. Are you ready for this? We're tied at 25. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after this.
This game was made possible by Tournament Specialties, Central Vermont's corporate and team apparel specialists. If you are looking for an updated look for your business or want the latest look for your sports team, Tournament Specialties is the place to contact. Along with their embroidery and ink decorating services, they also work with groups who want a storefront to sell their items. A great way to fundraise without upfront cost and risk. Email Jeff at Tournament Specialties to learn more. tournamentdesigns@gmail.com. You're listening to Brent Curtis on a WDEV CVTsport.net simulcast. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
We are for the fourth and final period coming to you from Spaulding High School. It'll be U32 ball out at midcourt, and Spaulding goes into a swarming press. Inbound play to Long. Long down the right side into the corner. Going to be stolen away. Nice takeaway. This is Goriello down the lane. Lays it up. Takes it coast to coast. Deuce off the glass. 27-25. Back the other way, Raiders. Looking underneath. Dyer's going to travel. Just nowhere to go for the junior. As Spaulding now is amped up the defense. Full court pressure. This is a zone full court press by U32. Roberts in the backcourt. She's got Wilson in her face. She'll dribble off to the right side. Here's the move by Goriello. Underneath, shot by Elliott. Off the rim, puts it right back up off the rim. Whoa, look out. We're going to see. Boy, there have been some interesting calls tonight. Elliott hands it off to Willow Long, we'll say. Spaulding on the offensive end puts it into play. All the way to the head of the key, Goriello. One dribble pass to the right side, Roberts, in and out. Rebound to Wilson. 27-25. On the left side working, Petrella. Petrella doesn't like the look. Cross court over to the right side, Dyer. Dyer heads down in for the layup. Interesting. Last touch by the Raiders. We may want to look at the tape tonight after this. This will be Spaulding ball in the backcourt. Inbound play, Goriello. Back to Robert. Up court to the right side, Goriello looks just behind Robert. Not quite enough to recover. Ella Dwyer is going to take that one. Now it's U32 going back the other way. Clara Wilson, nice move down the right side. Up on top to Dyer. In the middle, they force it to Richardson. Out, shot by Long, around the rim and out. Nothing but Spaulding players there for the rebound. Good position by the Crimson. Now they got a runner up court to the left side, Elliott. Elliott takes out one. The ball's on the deck, 3 bodies on the deck, picked up by Spaulding. Back the other way, this is going to be Goriello looking. Boudreau on the left wing. Down low, a little bit of a push over here. And the whistle and the foul is going to come back to Ayla Dyer. That'll be Ayla's second. 2-point difference now. Spaulding by 2, 27-25. 3 team fouls on the Raiders, 1 on Spaulding. Spaulding has it on the offensive end. Here's the inbound play. On top, ball's in the air. Oh, off the rim, no good. Nice rebound underneath by Martin. She'll slip it to Robert. Cross court, left side, nothing. Back up on top, Martin. To Robert. Quick look to the left side. In the middle, Robert muscles her way down. Hazard! Oh, Lord, that was Beauregard making her eat her lunch. Back the other way, Robert is coming back for a little payback. Oh, boy. And they're going to call the whistle and the foul on the Raiders. And that'll send Yvonne to the foul line. Kara Richardson gets her second personal of the day. Robert's at the foul line. Got the first one. That'll give her team a 3-point lead. She's now 3 for 3 at the foul line. 15 points on the night for Yvonne Robert. Here's her next one. Got it. 5:31 in the game. 4-point lead for Spaulding. They're into a full court press. Petrella all the way up court, and it's taken away by Charlotte Young. Into the forecourt, right side, it's Martin for Spaulding. She'll set up Robert on the right wing, face-to-face with Petrella. With the left hand, she rotates the head of the key and looks back behind her. Martin now on the right side. Cross court, left side. Boudreau. Boudreau out to Martin, long 3. Off the rim, got a little push underneath. Boy, they were looking right at Charlotte Young, and yep, she's going to catch the call on that. Again, a battle for the rebound tells you that these teams take that seriously. And that's something that we've been talking about all season long, and that is rebounding. Looking for the inbound play. Raiders bounce pass in. Down goes Wilson. Robert takes it, puts it up no good, then Wilson finally gets a rebound. Wilson has hit the deck a lot tonight. Beauregard underneath. Bounce pass goes awry. Wilson stops with an 18-footer. High up in the air off the rim, no good. Put back, block, picked up again, Petrella. And we get a jump ball. Petrella is going to get tied up by Elliott. Boy, there's a great matchup right there. There's just a couple of athletes struggling underneath for the ball. Arrow gives the ball to Spaulding. They're up by 4, looking at a full court press. All the way up, Spaulding dribble drive left side. Goriello goes off the rim on the layup. Out to the left side pickup is going to be Petrella. All the way up court, right side, Parker. Parker and Ashford face to face. Parker's in trouble. And finally they get to call a timeout. My Lord. Hey, one more time for Lenny's.
We're listening to girls Division II high school basketball. Brent Curtis of WDEV Radio is bringing you the call on this one. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. Harwood at Spaulding boys basketball here on CVTsport.net. Brought to you by Spaulding High School. Back to Brent Curtis.
And a long day on the job site. I'll tell you what, steel-toed shoes are a necessity. You'll find Lenny's at Barry, Williston, St. Albans, Plattsburgh, and online at lennyshoe.com. Proud supporter of high school basketball and a longtime member of our family of advertisers here at Radio Vermont Basketball. Wow, I'll tell you what. This has been one of the more fun games to call. Right now, I think the experience and the poise of Spaulding is giving them the edge. The key for the Raiders is they can't miss those chippies underneath. They cannot. And they can't let Spaulding take more than a 6-point lead. Even then, we've got 4:22 left in the entire game, so 6 points, I may be stretching it on that. Raiders take the ball out of midcourt. They're down 29-25. 4:22 in the game. Parker now. She needs some help. Bounce pass over. Picked up by Long. Long holds it. She's going to dish it onto the right side. Petrella. Down low. Richardson. That was a tough pass and a good recovery. She just can't hold on to it. Roberts with the takeaway into the forecourt. Spaulding back on the attack, looking to lengthen the lead. Around the horn they go. Up on top, this is Gorello. Gorello with the right hand, looks for a cutter, nobody's open. Crossing down the baseline, Ashford into the corner. She's going to have the ball taken away. They're going to tie her up. Why is there no timeout? Oh my Lord. Your player stranded on the deck. Well, let's go back and play ball. Spaulding. Looking for the inbound pass, comes into Roberts in the corner. Up on top, Goriello. Goriello, crossover dribble, then to the left side, Ashford. Around the horn to the right side, Martin. Dump down low to Elliott. Roberts comes out for it. Doesn't hold it long. Left side, Ashford. Here's the dribble in. Got the layup off the rim. No good. Rebound by Willow Long. Willow's going to dribble it out of bounds. Well, a lot of pressure on that junior. And I mean a lot of pressure from that Spaulding team. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the game. 29-25 Spaulding. They got the lead and the ball. Cross court to the right side, Ashford. Up on top, Goriello. Down the lane, bounce pass corner. Nothing. Here's the shot from the perimeter. Around the rim, no good. Gracie Martin can't make it go. And all alone underneath is Beauregard. Man. This is kind of like Custer's last stand. Leave him stranded under there. Whistle and a foul, we'll see here. He's going to come back to Goriello. That'll be Sophie's second. And the team's third. 3 team fouls for Spaulding, 4 for U32. This will be Raider ball in the backcourt, trying to get it into play, comes into Beauregard, then right back to Wilson. Wilson one-on-one with Roberts. Let's see how she deals with it. Roberts is all over her, going up court. Going to throw it away. Nice takeaway by Gracie Martin. Martin's going to move it to the outside. Here's the move. Roberts off the elbow. No! Rebound picked up by the Raiders. Outlet pass Petrella on the right side, and finally they call something. And Gracie Martin, I think, is going to get called unless they call a timeout. How do you argue that one? Yeah, Gracie Martin got the call on that. It's blatant. Raider ball in the backcourt. Wilson sends it all the way down to Beauregard. Beauregard up at the head of the key, over to the right side. Wilson, dribble, pass down. Richardson ball, got it for 2. Woo, that took my breath away. Spaulding back the other way. Goriello now. Cool, calm, they work the perimeter. Goriello to the left side, Martin. Looks for a cutter, nobody home. She'll give it up to Roberts on the outside, guarded by Beauregard. Now she launches a long one. Got it for the bada bing! Yvonne Roberts. Cool as a cucumber, baby. Nails the bada bing. Puts her team up now, 32-27. Minute 58 in the game. Wilson over to the right side, Long. Long, looking for some help. Going to hand it off to Petrella, bounce pass down low. Nice look, sweet shot off the glass. That one worked like clockwork. Back the other way. Robert, your team is up 32-29. Minute 30 in the game. Goriello, left side, timeout, Spaulding. Minute 28 left to go in the game. The story, 32-29, Spaulding, and we will be right back. Wilson sends it all the way down to Beauregard. Beauregard up at the head of the key, over to the right side. Wilson, dribble, pass down. Richardson ball, got it for two. Court now, face to face with Wilson. She'll head off to the left side. Keel down low, nice move to the basket. Ball's in the air, got it for two. This is Roberts with the right hand. Dishes it up to Goriello. They've got nothing but time on their hands. Nice move underneath to Keel. Keel cuts between two blue shirts and makes a gallant move to the basket. Well played. Willow Long is going to get her third personal. Ball's in the air, off the rim, no good this time by Keel. This is Taylor's first trip to the foul line. 4 points on the night for her. Substitution now, Long comes in and Parker goes out for the Raiders. One more time for the sophomore. Around the rim and out, no, we got a little hole. And it looks like they're going to call this one against Beauregard for the reach around hold. That'll be 2 on her. The team's 6. That means Spaulding is still putting it into play. Minute 18 left in the game. Inbound play. Spaulding with the lead and the ball. 32-29 is the story. Minute 12 seconds in the game. On top, dribble to the outside. Gracie Martin loses it, but good recovery. Roberge takes it, going one-on-one with Wilson. She'll give it up to Goriello. Goriello with a nice crossover dribble onto the left side. Dribble drive in now. That's Taylor Keel making the move to the basket. And the whistle and the foul is going to be Kara Richardson. That'll be her third. Keel goes back to the foul line. Comes off the rim. She's now 0 for 3 here in the fourth quarter. And now they call a timeout. And we will say right here, because I want to tell you about
This local sports video production is made possible by Maplewood Travel Service and Information Center, off Exit 7 in Berlin, featuring gas, diesel, excellent food from the deli, an exploration-worthy beer cave, and an extensive selection of candy, snacks, and soft drinks. With Maplewood locations, off Vermont 14 in Southbury, off Exit 3 in South Royalton, off US 2 in Waterbury, and on South Main Street in Rutland. When you are on the road, Maplewood is the place to go.
Makes the last one. Down the right side, 46 seconds. Pass in the middle to Richardson. Off the backboard, no. 30 seconds on the clock. It's foul time. Roberts is going to bring it up the left side, and the foul is going to be called. That'll be Beauregard. That'll be her third. More importantly, though, it'll be the team's eighth. From the foul line, Robert. Got it. 28 seconds on the clock. That could be the last nail in the coffin for the evening. Here's the second one. Ball's in the air. Got it. It'll be Raider ball in the backcourt. Bringing it up is going to be Petrella. She'll dribble up to the right side with 20 seconds on the clock. Looking underneath. On top, Long. Left side, Beauregard. Ball's in the air. Got it for two. Nice battle to the basket. 35-31. 4-point lead for Spaulding. We'll get a whistle and a foul on this. Excuse me. And bring it back down where Roberge will shoot again. Clara Wilson gets her second personal. And Yvonne Roberge back to the foul line. She is 6 for 6 on the night. Make that 7 for 7. And U32 is going to call it timeout. Well, while they do that, let's just court now, face to face with Wilson. She'll head off to the left side, Keel. Down low, nice move to the basket. Ball's in the air, got it for two. Roberge got it up, got it. 5 for 5, all the way up court. They're looking for Wilson. No, she was there, the pass was there, but so were the nerves. 37-31, 7 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Whistle and a foul. This is going to come back to Clara Wilson. Hey. From the foul line, Goriello. She's going to hit it. One more time at the foul line. This is going to rim out. Ball's going to be picked up by U32. All the way up court. Final score tonight is going to be Spaulding 38 and U32 31. We'll be back for the post-game wrap-up right after this.
This has been a CBTSport.net presentation of Girls Division II High School Basketball. Spaulding hangs on to defeat U32 38-31. Spaulding, the comeback kids of 2023 and 2022, get this victory. Thanks to Brent Curtis and WDEV Radio for allowing us to simulcast. Once again, final score of this one, 38 for Spaulding, 31 for U32. It's going to do it. Our cameraman, Sammy Tucker, I'm Carl Parton, producing this one for you. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and vaya con Dios. This has been a local sports video production brought to you by CVTsport.net, your local sports video leader. We'd like to thank our longtime partners, CVTV723.org, channel 192 and 194, Central Vermont Community Access Television, and Orca Media, Onion River Community Access Television in the greater Montpelier area is media for the people.
My daddy made this. Daddy!